Welcome to the couch. Today, Shenna and Alex are blasting off again to outer space. This time to Mars, I believe. Alex will neither confirm nor deny it, but we're watching The Martian. We're gonna see Matt Damon. We're gonna see some other people. I think he gets stranded. I'm not gonna like that very much.
You stole all of my line. So this is the third time we tried to record the intro, and we're just working through it. She literally just stole all of my lines, so I had nothing to say.
Alex, are you excited for this? Are you looking forward to it?
I am very excited. I have seen this before. I think this is a fantastic movie. I'm very excited to share it with you. So should we just get into it?
Let's get into it. Why aren't they chained together? Doesn't that seem like something that they should do?
Yeah, I think that in the Antarctic, they'll ropes or chains to make sure you don't lose people.
Mm-hmm. Right now, I'm just Sebastian Stan, just going, huh? With his eyebrows? I don't like that idea.
Got negative contact on the proximity rate.
I mean, I'd be grasping for anything too,
Yeah.
If anything,
If you've been where no man's been before.
Right? Yeah. You know what's fantastic about this movie is this just gets into it. There's none of that, We didn't see 20 minutes of them flying to Mars, setting up. And then the storm happens. It's just they're there for 10 minutes. Actual runtime is a minute and a half before it's oh, I see a storm, Aren't you telling me that Mark Wahlberg and you mix up Mark Wahlberg and
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. So it doesn't. I'm sure it's not helping that his name in this movie is Mark.
His name in this movie is Mark? Oh my god.
It's intentionally confusing.
Wait. Matt Damon was the one that was struck this whole
time?
I thought it was someone. I thought he was on the ship. I was like, how are we gonna lose Matt Damon? Okay, so he has not been decompressed. He was punctured?
I think that what happened is because he landed on the ground, that even though it was punctured, the ground kind of gave him a seal.
Ooh, that's yucky.
Maybe it just didn't puncture all the way through, because he's standing up and he's not even holding it, but...
Oh, yeah. What's going through his mind right now? Because he's just going for it. I would just be like, ow, 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 ow.
Crying.
Yeah.
You know what I would be doing? I'd be at home watching the news going oh, Mark Watney, no. Because I am not going to Mars. I am not at all ever going to Mars.
Now we get to see some medical scenes coming. Oh, yay.
Are you actually excited for
No! For such a tiny little stabby stick, that doesn't look like a clean wound.
I don't know how deep it went. I mean, I assume it didn't go that far.
Uh-huh. But probably into an organ the way he screamed.
What is... Oh.
Something's in him still? Something got stuck in there? A barb? What is it?
I don't know. I don't remember this at all. Oh, we got it.
Ouch.
What is that?
Ow.
Do you think you could give yourself medical stables?
No.
Would you just die on Mars if you had to give yourself medical stables?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And if by some miracle none of that happens, eventually I'm gonna run out of food. So, yeah.
What do you think of this since you went to screenwriting school? Like, this is very weird delivery for us to be getting filled in on all of these important details of the predicaments he's in.
You know, I mean, I would love to do an entire video essay on exposition. And this movie gets away with a lot because we would absolutely accept him doing a video journal like this. This is like perfectly natural in the world. But I've totally seen other movies where they try and do the same exposition, but they're talking into a mirror. So they're telling themselves stuff they already know for no reason. This, I like it. And it's also very succinct. And Matt Damon has a lot of charisma, so it works really well. In my opinion. This is all in my opinion, obviously. And I mean, the movie did well, so...
I totally expected that talking to the mirror kind of exposition when he went... After he, like, gave himself the staples and then was like, fuck, and it was, like, sinking in. I expected it then.
And I think that would have been awkward. You know? Yeah.
I'm not gonna die here.
He did just talk to himself. I'm not gonna die.
I'm not gonna die, yeah.
I'm not gonna die.
So, like, to me, this is, like, we are going way meta on this, but it's like, that's totally believable.
That is, yeah.
Of, like, I would declare it. You know, I'm going to declare I'm not going to die here. That's totally something I would do.
Oh. Okay.
Is he still bleeding?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's gonna grow stuff inside here. Ooh.
So, I'm sure that the term Sol is like literally what NASA... I'd be shocked if it's not what NASA uses as just like the Earth Day. You know, because Sol is our... Oh. What is... Now I'm like second guessing myself because isn't the sun... Is Sol the sun or is Sol like Earth's solar system? Now I'm lost. But either way... If either of the situations, it doesn't make sense because he's on Mars. So using our sun's day on whatever. I mean, I assume that Sol is in reference to Earth Day. You know, like an Earth 24-hour cycle.
That he's not using the days on Mars as his counting, which is interesting to think about. I feel like that they should fill us in on that part of the exposition, like. Right away, what is the comparison, a difference? Although then I guess we'd also have to count travel time too for that to matter.
Maybe.
So he's just gonna keep that fire going?
I don't... Well, I guess he just has to keep going all the time to keep moisture producing, or... I don't know how fast he produces water.
Yeah. Would you bother keeping track of the days if you knew it was going to be 4 years?
Yes. You wouldn't?
I mean, not on my wall, at least. That would be pretty depressing to look at.
Aww.
The first time something's grown on Mars in recorded movie history. Well, I was going to say recorded history, then I added movies. Now I'm thinking about all the movies I haven't seen.
Yeah. Never mind. I wonder, because one of my favorite bits of trivia that I don't know is 100% true. I would love it if you disagree with me in the comments. But one of my favorite bits of trivia is that the first Black American president in a film was from Fifth Element. I don't know if that's true, but I'd love if that was true.
Who plays him again in that movie?
I think his name is like Tiny or something like that. He was like a wrestler.
Huh.
We have plenty of
Why do they have to broadcast it live? Why can't they just turn on the camera without broadcasting?
That's a good question. I wonder how much NASA is required to publish their findings.
Mm-hmm.
Because to answer your question I don't know. I'm just making up stuff. But you're like, they have to show the video footage. And it's like, maybe, I mean, they might be required by law to show video footage, right? I don't know.
I like this actress. Yay! I don't know her name, but I like her.
Because she's pretty, or do you know her for something?
I saw her in, unless I'm wrong, what is it called? It was on HBO. Station 11. Also about space, but set on Earth. It was really good, and no one's seen it.
Oh, there you go. I love it when the movie explains something to me that I had a question about.
I did find it really weird that they made such a big, numerous statements about he is dead. Mark Watney is dead. Why don't they just say lost at space? Lost in space. You know, lost at sea. We accept that term.
Does he have enough supplies to survive?
We'll be looking into that.
They haven't looked into that? Hey, do we have a record of how many MREs we left on Mars? We're working on that. Jelly beans!
Oh, dang.
I'm gonna have to science the shit out of this.
I think that was his option from Soul Day 19.
Yeah. Day 18, fix the blood. Day 19, science it.
Reason number 1 why I would not survive in these conditions.
I don't know music like at all.
He's feeling it though.
Oh, if you're not feeling it, you're losing your mind. Alone on Mars. Do you know what he's gonna do?
No.
I know because I've seen it, but
I was waiting for more. ...
why didn't he explain it directly into the camera?
That's what the camera's there for.
What's your best guess?
You're asking like I've been to Mars before. I don't know. Have we been to Mars before? I don't know that kind of stuff. Is this where some other crash site was? What, the original Mars rover? That's cool. We get to see something he's looking at, and they're looking at, and that's cool. Mark Watney, botanist and excavator archaeologist. Could you imagine surviving on potatoes without butter?
I'm not a big butter person.
Oh my god, who are you? Now they can tell the crew. So they can just remotely drive his rover?
I feel for him so much, you know.
That's interesting. They haven't shown his family on Earth like once. It's like not important to this story yet.
How's the crew? What did they say when they found out I was alive?
Don't look at Sean Bean. He said to tell him.
I know, right?
No, we were protecting their mental health. We just said nothing. What about my mental health? Yeah, does he not have family? Because why wouldn't he be saying, like, tell my family I miss them and this is really tough, but, like, I hope they're doing well in school and da-da-da-da.
I assume he doesn't have, like, a wife and kid like that.
Okay.
That would be my assumption. You're right. Because, like, that would be, like, my first care.
Yeah, how do you trust your boss after that again?
I have such mixed feelings about it. this movie, I don't feel like has a bad guy, a villain. I think that, I forget his name, but the director of NASA, I truly believe that, like, there's a lot of movies where I feel like the director of the company is doing what's in the best interests of money or something like that, and it's clear that it's like they are the bad guy and they're making bad decisions. Sometimes they think they're making the right decisions or they're willfully ignorant or something like that. I don't believe that with this director. I feel like he's done what he thinks is best for everyone considering the situation. I don't know. Do you feel different?
I certainly don't like the director. He seems not nice, but doesn't seem evil. No.
Yeah.
I colonized Mars.
So technically, I'm a Martian. Hey.
Roll credits.
Oh shit. Okay, I was totally convinced that was his only helmet. That's pretty cool.
Seriously, I get instant feelings of depression after like 3 days. Like after like 3 days of not talking to someone, I would lose my mind. I mean, do we know what Sol Day he's on?
138?
Are we okay? We're in like the mid hundreds.
I think so.
I mean, the amount of contact he's at, it's just like.
Yeah, where's his volleyball with a cute name?
Yeah, we need a volleyball.
Mr. Potato Head. That would be my Mars friend.
That would have been me this entire 4-month journey so far. Just losing my mind the whole time.
It has been 7 days since I ran out of ketchup.
Poor guy.
That delivery was really good.
But
4 weeks later.
4 weeks later.
Instead of 2.
I did want to say, like, what do you call it? The NASA director? It's like clear, like, he's not making, like, these might be considered bad decisions, but he is definitely making decisions in order to save save Mark Watney. They're
just decisions nobody else likes and agrees with.
Well, yeah, I mean, look at Mark. I mean, even though the NASA director he made these decisions to cut off a bunch of time, and Mark is still like super rationing his food, right?
She's rock solid at this point in flight. PVCs look good.
It's not gonna work, is it? And then Rich Purnell's gonna save the day. What? Rich Purnell, why won't you tell us what you're thinking? Man, there's no protecting Mark Watney's mental health.
This stapler is the Hermes, and
now they're speaking in terms I can understand. Visuals. Thank you. He just does not like that guy.
Chance to bring 5 astronauts home safe and sound.
I
not
say
risking their
be Mark Wahlberg's call. He said, wait out the storm, and they didn't do it. Look where we are now.
But Mark Wahlberg isn't in this movie.
Mark Watney, my bad.
I do appreciate that you made it. We're almost you made it an hour and a half into this movie before calling Mark Watney Mark Wahlberg.
I always mixed him up my whole life.
For copyright reasons, there's no way I'll put music in, so it's just going to show us vibing. trying to think, like, what was... So that was like let's say January of this year.
Mm-hmm.
No, a little bit, a little bit later, maybe March or something like that. It's like from March till now, because we're shooting this in October.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a gauge of how.
It makes me feel exhausted.
Yeah.
How does it make you feel?
Kinda. I mean,
7 months later?
I'm just trying to think of, like, honestly, my biggest thing is, like, when I got back, it's like there'd be so many movies that had come out that I want to see.
Oh, skinny guy. Gluteus minimus.
Space pirate.
Space pirate, botanist, survivalist. What were the other
He's
titles?
such a nerd. Like, let me break this down for you. Mark Wahlberg. Get it?
I know he wrote Watney, but it totally looks. He almost. Oh my god. Breezy almost forgot his helmet.
No. Oh my god.
He was walking out and was like, huh? Oh, right. And
But
turned
you're
around.
just so close to the finish line, you forget everything that's at stake.
I mean, he doesn't have enough nutrients in his system to remember everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the deal with the bubble?
Yeah, they haven't told us.
Oh. I mean, it went from like $4.95 to $5.17.
Bet Odysseus never did this. How long did it take the Odyssey to get back home?
I have no idea. I know it was a huge deal, and like, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that is a thin tarp. That just doesn't make sense. That's airtight?
Well, they're saying it doesn't have to be airtight, right?
Oh.
I think the tarp is just like for some sort of aerodynamics. Yes. But because the weren't they saying that?
Up to date as to what exactly is going on. Let's listen in.
I mean, like, obviously this would be live, but at the same time, like, think about that,
Think about being disappointed in person. It's pretty cool looking. First man in space to do that.
No, the other people did it first. They let...
Oh, well. Yeah, but remote control.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Just close your eyes, man. Oh my god, I can't even do roller coasters. I can do this. Yeesh. All the worst fears put together.
I know, right?
Like, it's just too unreal. There's no way they can make these circumstances real to me, a person that can't stand a roller coaster.
Would you ever ride... have you heard of the vomit comet?
No.
I think that's what they call it.
I can see why.
It's a... there's a plane where the way that it moves, and it's like... It literally, like, does this. And it's what they used to film Apollo 13 so that all the actors could be in zero-G because they were inside of this airplane. So they were all...
Oh my gosh.
I'm just thinking of that spin every single time, you know?
How do you expect this guy that's been malnutrition for 300 and 500 days? Stop! Oh my god. Don't let go, Jack! Don't let go! both in at the same time.
I mean, to be fair, tangling yourself up in the tether is probably not a bad idea.
Yeah, do it.
I'm so stressed out right now. This is getting me late.
I got it.
Yeah. This is the first human face he's seen besides his own in how long? This looks like some
That's
Sailor
true. They're not
Moon
even
shit.
sending photos back and forth, right? So.
Houston, this is Hermes Actual. We got him.
Oh, I just got tingles. That we got him, and like them screaming. It's just like,
yeah, when they did like the final hand reach, like I couldn't breathe.
do you get those goosebump tingles?
No, I get the regular kind.
There's regular kinds.
Are goosebumps regular? Man, if that was me, took my helmet off after 500 whatever days and no human contact, I'd be like, mwah, 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 kissing everybody.
Hugs all around. Oh god, we need hugs.
Put that on a bumper sticker. There's our merch.
I would need hugs.
I would need hugs.
I would need hugs.
I don't want to see him on day one. I want to see him when he's well fed. I want to see that gluteus maximus come back.
All right. Questions?
Ridley Scott. Wow. I didn't know that. Wow.
I liked this question on the other movie we watched. What did you expect versus what did you get with this movie?
I mean, did I expect it to be so high stakes? Yes, I did. Did I expect it to go south that many times? No, that was a little more complications than I was prepared for. Like 20 to 30% more complications and problem solving and things going wrong than I was prepared to deal with. Did I expect it to be so unreal that it was like unrelatable? No.
I felt like Matt Damon did a really good job of like making it relatable. Do you not? I mean, like obviously, I highly doubt it with you. I can tell you for a fact I have never gone 500 days without talking to another human being. So. But I can only imagine. Oh, it would be awful. Like that would get me more than anything else.
But speaking of things that would get me, is all the studying it would take to get that smart, to have all of that knowledge he had.
Oh,
yeah, I would be lost in the books. I would be lost in the sauce. I would not even make it off of Earth.
I mean, so I know the ingredients for water is hydrogen and oxygen. I don't know the recipe of like how to
create,
make your own. Yeah, and I don't know that at all. Because I feel like I have accidentally grown potatoes in my cupboard by leaving them from too long. So like that's not the part that I'd be worried about. And I think I could even like mentally like use my own bio waste. Yeah. Which is the euphemism I'm using, which is the words I'm using. But I think I could figure that part out on my own. But then he like creates water. And that's where it's like, nope, that's where I die. Like I would have gotten to step 3 before I died. Which I do. I feel proud of myself for getting to step 3. Yeah. I don't know. Thanks. The pity clap.
No, it's the golf clap. Full of politeness.
It's the pity golf clap. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. All right. If you all like this, we did some others. This is our first video. Sort of. We're uploading. I don't even know the correct way to say this. I'm going to do the behind the scenes stuff, but you're a part of this. So we're uploading a few videos. They should be like on screen somewhere.
And if you want us to make more, suggest a movie, and we will go to infinity and beyond.
I mean, I feel like you've seen Buzz Lightyear.
The one with Chris Evans? No.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, we could watch that.
Yeah.
Do you want us to watch that?
It seemed weird.
I also, I will read every single comment. So if you comment movies you want to watch us react to, I will absolutely read them. And if enough people are like, watch this, we will definitely watch it. That you have more control over this channel than I have, honestly. Either way, if you like this, there's probably another video on screen now because we've talked a lot. So hopefully it'll be somewhere like one right there, maybe one right there. I don't know. Click on one of those. Enjoy.
And from the couch, goodbye and thank you.